Bing, boing, bing. Everybody has a story to tell with Toddy One Skip.
Hey guys, this is Everybody Has a Story to Tell. Toddy One Skip. I'm Toddy One Skip. How you doing? Welcome to my world. What's going on, guys? How are you? So I saw Kathy from Curious Deep Soul Diver channel put out a video about how Eric had made no money off of Dad Talk and was in fact using the Whittakers for money and such. And let me tell you something, that's an old story. Here's what I appreciate about Kathy is that she gets there on her time and she takes the subscribers with her on her time. So it's very clear, it's very concise, and she puts it in a time frame that she works very hard on. So I have no problem with somebody sending me a video that curious deep soul diver. I'm sorry, it's just a long name, but I get it. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but I think that she does put on information, and even though it's not necessarily new, the way it's presented is totally new. She'll catch something in a video and be very spot on and hit about it, and I think that that is a really good thing. So let me give you an example. Those of you that follow the Gypsy Rose thing, remember? Right. So Deep Soul, Kathy says this. Now, I don't know if she knows anything about it. She probably doesn't know about the Gypsy stuff, but maybe she knows. Do you remember when this happened with the Gypsy Rose case? Do you remember when Eric said something himself about how his wife said that if he doesn't get off methadone, he won't go home? Remember that? Where did that come from? And then this is weird, I think.
It's funny that Eric is the only one who profusely sweats in the room with others that are not sweating at all.
That's weird. In the meantime, I will say but that's the first place I went to because I did. But in all fairness, I will get very hot flashes, and not because I'm a woman, but because I have Lyme and my body doesn't regulate very well. So, but I have medical reports that can show that. And if you ever saw me turn off the air and turn on the air and turn off the heater and turn on the heater, it's like it's a constant struggle. But anyway, as you see in Kathy's video, and I'll link it below, she's got the same timeline that she keeps going over, which I think is showing. Now, some of you have said, "Well, she's got to make everything fit in the fun." I don't think she's trying to make everything fit in the timeline. I think that she's being very objective, and I think that the timeline fits. Do we know what Eric did for so many days that he wasn't filming? No, that's speculation, but you can't see him with content. We don't I mean, I think that he wasn't making content. Was he doing something behind the scenes? I mean, we don't know. We don't know where he was at. I don't know who he was talking to, but I know that the video that she put out definitely shows Eric had more of a bad intent than Patrick, and that Patrick was actually pushed aside, and that Eric was in fact talking to BJ, and that it does make sense, perhaps, that Eric initiated the call that went to go check on somebody who might have OD'd in the trailer. Because, yes, he would have been done having the Whittakers collect any more money from that date if BJ was caught. And then he could say, and I totally agree with Kathy, then he could say, see, I told you guys. I don't know. I don't know. Guys, I've reached out to Patrick and I've asked Patrick to pay the Whittakers and show you guys the receipt of him paying the Whittakers. and him being done and going on, because it seems to me like Patrick does not want anything really to do with the Whittakers right now in regards to what's going on per se. I think he would have helped. I think he was trying to help, but I think he has been, once bit, twice shy too many times here. And it's in my opinion that he's going to try to focus on something else. But I think he should definitely give the Whittakers their money back. I'm all for that. I think he owes them, I think he owes them $7,000. I don't know anything that's been made since then, and that's, I would be happy if he would do that. And then if he chooses to be done with them, that's fine. I would be happy if Eric gave them half of what they earned. I would just give the Whittakers what's owed to them without any stipulations. Just give them their money. How they spend it is how they spend it. Eric, give them their money. You went into this, a bunch of lies. I've shown a pattern. Lady K has shown a pattern. Kathy from Curious Deep Soul has shown a pattern. There has been truth, and there has been flies that have shown clips of these things. We saw the intention, and those people that want to see it differently and want to call out different things, get your channel and go ahead and do it. Those people that want to watch AI videos and give money to a channel that you don't even know who's behind it. And just so you know, Eric is still making money off the Whittaker channel. So those people that are going and clicking on that, he's still making money, and the Whittakers are no longer making money. And just so you know, the Whittakers, no money for the Whittakers, right? No home for the Whittakers, except I guess where they're going to stay with Gary McGowan, who is going to be nice enough to do stuff, which I hope he sticks by that. And I hope that the Whittakers get out of their own way and allow this to happen. I don't know about the visitation. Still haven't heard a word about the visitation. I guess that's kept stum. I've heard nothing about the investigation. That's probably kept stum. And I don't have anything else to report. I do recommend you go check out the latest video. I think that Lady K had a video up as well. And let's just stay on top of what we know factually. I'm still trying to find stuff out behind the scenes. I can't get anywhere. I'm not going to come on here and just bullshit y'all. So that's not going to happen. But I think there's a timeline, and there's some things that aren't 100%, but for the most part, I think it's there. I think the intention is there. I think the pattern, the behavior is there. Eric has lied over and over and over again. He has asked for money and told us that he's never asked for money. He has said that one Dad Talk is going to make a lot of money. And even I put up, there's 34,000 subscribers he had to Dad Talk. These videos were making nothing. The Charlie Kirk video was the video that was making more. Just so much crap. And Eric wants to believe this thing that's in his own head, that he did this great thing. He paid Dingbat Dwayne. Remember Dingbat Dwayne? Well, he's smiling like a POS over on Kathy's channel when she's playing that video. He made money. He made money for the YouTube, what was it, a web page or something like that? Yeah, he got paid. The Whittakers didn't get paid. His brother got $500 for holding the camera. Remember that? Whittakers didn't get that. Whittakers didn't get paid at all. Unless you guys are going to say, oh, they got the gift cards, they got clothes. No, the Whittakers didn't get paid by anybody other than the donations that you guys did. So thank you for that. And Eric got the rest of it. Guys, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying. All right. This is Everybody Has a Story to Tell with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. That's who I am. I'll see you. I'll see you on the next one. I do have a video I want to put out here on this channel. It's not really about the Whittakers, but it has a lot to do with the way things are in today's world. And just so you know, I don't want to forget, Rebecca Micciolo is going to be going live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on her channel. Can You Hear Me Now? She's going to talk about the appeal that Christopher Gregor, the guy who's doing, how many years is it? Not enough time for unaliving Rebecca's grandson, Corey Micciolo, the treadmill trial. Yeah, so she's going to be talking about that on her channel. Can You Hear Me Now? So I'll try to remember to put that link below as well at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, Saturday, November 8th. Guys, I appreciate you so much. I really do. This is the Whittaker story. It's how many days are we? 2 weeks from Thanksgiving, maybe. Come on, Whittakers. Let's have them have some turkey together. All right, guys. Take care. This is their story. Don't let it be yours. Bye, guys.
Bing, boing, bing. Everybody has a story to tell with Toddy One Skip.